What is up, guys? Rio and I just got back from our walk, and as usual, especially with my slow walking dog, I'm always thinking about multitasking in my brain, different things I'm working on, whether it's physical therapy for my hands, my posture, my breathing, my arms swinging, for my fascial engagement, all of the above, right? Hi, Papa. The thing that I was really focused on today was my cues for my posture, because I'd like to have more of like a checklist to be able to give people as they begin to think about their posture, because it's one of those things that's like, it's this big amorphous thing to work on. It's not like you can go and do sets at the gym. I'm not going to give someone reps and, whatnot. It's an endurance strength, right? It's something you just want to practice low-key all the time, become not so minorly obsessed with it. But I was thinking about the cues that I use that are heavily drawn, if not exactly verbatim drawn, from Immaculate Dissection, Dr. Kathy Dooley. Check out Dooley Noted all over the interwebs. And that is chest wide, neck long, ribs down to prevent the flare. And then she builds, so those are the top three, right? Chest wide, open up, get that collarbone. I was talking in my class from bring it from the zipper or your sternum out, pull out, and then lengthen up the back line of your neck. I got all the wrong clothes on today. I got the hood, the vest, whatever. But to show this video, pulling up, long through the spine, ears coming back, ribs got to come down, right? And then what? You can build from there. How about end-to-end spine length? Pulling down from the tailbone like we do in class and up from the midline. Get grounded, push down from your pelvis and up from your center. Really fully decompress, right? See the action? Can you hear? It's a little harder for me to talk because I just made this cylinder a lot tighter, a lot stronger, a lot more athletic, right? And I wanted to just highlight, we think of postures like, oh, that's a Pilates thing. And Pilates is badass. So if you haven't done it, it's not like, oh, sleep on Pilates. But, we kind of put it aside. We don't think of it as like powerlifting, testosterone, grunting, okay? But when you are pulling up on your posture, I want you to feel like a beast. I want you to feel like huge, taller, broader, stronger. You could take a punch, you could throw a punch. That is what your posture does for you. And that is what catalyzes it from just like, oh, I don't want to have like a desk neck and all the aches and pains and PT I'm going to have to do for that because it's going to lead to tennis elbow and frozen shoulder and all the aches and pains, to being like transformative to your game, right? Whatever your game is, even if your game is grandkids, or your game is I want to be able to lift and carry my 60-pound dog because he's very old and we might have an accident one day when I need to do that. I'm going to be able to. I'm going to be able to. You have no idea, right? So I keep grabbing, slapping my stomach because I'm telling you, it creates inner fire. And on that note, let me just say also, this is actually not a fiction. This is highly studied. You can look up, I don't know the stats, and I'm not going to quote you like percentages yield, but we create more testosterone when we stand up tall, right? It tells something to your brain, your emotional center, your nervous system, your body language, right? What do animals do when they want to intimidate each other? They pull up. They're also psyching themselves out. They feel bigger, stronger, more game on, more ready for whatever. And that is really how I want you to think about your posture in my class, no matter who you are, right? Take your body seriously enough to think like it's ready, and here's where I start. And you can't see my feet. Actually, I got goosebumps on my legs just thinking about this. Why? Why do I have goosebumps? Not only because I'm excited to be talking about it, but because I'm pulling up on all these muscles and I'm signaling to my brain, we're ready. Where are goosebumps? Ooh, chills. We're ready. My whole nervous system, my fascial tissue. I can feel my feet anchoring into the floor. I can feel myself lifted. I can feel my spine decompressed, and I can feel I'm engaged. It's a beautiful, awesome experience, right? So if you're not working on your posture, just know, it is not just for like, oh, let me put a little zapper on my back so I know to pull my shoulders back. No, it's full body, it's full on.